Hello everybody, today we'll eat tons of cake, we'll also get to know Chihiro the husky, and we'll take a look at the new opening of the IKEA Westbahnhof in Vienna, where we have some exclusive background shots, so enjoy!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Moonshaddow Garden. My name is Natalie, and in this week's vlog, nothing much of art happens. But in the recent 3 weeks we haven't been talking because we had family over. I think at the maximum point we were 13 people, and that was a lot of teenagers, young adults, and also my partner's parents came back from Bolivia after being gone for 1.5 years due to COVID and traveling restrictions, and the house was filled within 2 days. So that was very different, I want to say, because I'm a hermit normally, and we're 2 people in this house, and all of a sudden it's like explosion. Along with Chihiro the husky, so Suki and Momo, my cats, they suddenly had to deal with the presence of a 1-year-old husky in the garden. Surprisingly, it went very smooth. What happened was that Suki stayed away from her most of the time, but Momo was really curious. And there was this one situation in the garden. She was in a kind of playful mood, and she was approaching him and suddenly started barking at him. And that was when Momo, from this very gentle, kind cat that he is, that little cute furball, rage mode like this, and he chased her through the garden. He wasn't aggressive, like we were very aware and cautious that they didn't hurt each other, but he was just like randomly chasing her for 2 to 3 rounds around the garden. Suddenly a dog also here. Apart from that, I managed to grow my first avocado thanks to the help of my brother. I'm 35, in case you don't know, and this is the first time that I ever managed to sprout an avocado. Never happened before. They all just went rotten and moldy and stinky, so this is the first time this actually worked. I know that my brother made a video on YouTube. It's in German, but there's this one little nifty trick that he has where I think that was the one thing that changed everything. If you want to take a look at the video, even if you don't speak German, you will understand what you need to do. I'll link it up. I never know. Here. Okay, so let's start with the storytelling part. I'll take you through the past 3 weeks right now. First things first, we're going to look at this little birthday celebration that we had here for Katis, who is the daughter of my partner's sister. So I don't know what that makes her in terms of family, but she had her birthday and I made her a Gugelhupf with a lemon ganache. The way I went about it is I wanted it to look like it came straight out of Animal Crossing, the way they make their birthday cakes in there. It always looks so sweet and so cute. The way the birthday tradition in their family is that they sing to each other in the morning when the birthday child wakes up. So I think that's a very, very, very sweet thing to do. Next up, we were invited to our neighbor. This is the little yearly thing that we do. It's my sister-in-law and I are invited over for cake and coffee, sometimes even dinner. The way that reminds me of Tamako Market. Like, I love my neighbors to pieces. They're so sweet. Everyone is so unique in their ways, and most of them are elderly, so I feel very, very, very blessed to be able to live with so many sweet people. Another yearly tradition is to sit around the fire and make stick bread. We make it in a way that reminds me of the cinnamon rolls from Disneyland. I make the dough very neutral, and then there's brown sugar and a cinnamon mix that you then dip the freshly baked bread into. For the salty ones, you can also roll the bread in butter and then sprinkle it with a little salt and pepper. It's always very, very sweet. And the elders, I want to call them, but the parents from my partner, they start telling old stories and everyone's just dwelling in their memories, and the kids love it, and we all eat tons of bread, which is always a goodie. So after 2 weeks, that family time came to an end. The parents are still here, but my sister-in-law and her daughter, they went back to Germany because they actually live in Augsburg. And I don't know, Chihiro is such a traveling dog. She can be in the car for 5-6 hours without even wanting to come out. So she's so different from any kind of dog or husky that I ever met. So chill, so calm, so cute. I think the cats won't miss her as much, but it's been very different having a dog in the house and just taking so many walks, and hopefully we'll see them soon again. The IKEA shoot is something that I was very curious about because IKEA opened a new store in the middle of Vienna. It's a totally new concept because I don't know if you're aware, but mostly IKEAs are these big stores on the outside of the city. If you don't have a car, it's very hard to get there or to transport stuff. So the whole new concept here is to have this giant multi-store building in the middle of the city where you can just come in and not even just shop, but it's more like you can sit there, you can spend time there. It's a multi-co-working space with a huge restaurant. There's also a very, very, very ginormous rooftop that you can spend time on. They built everything very green, so there's beehives, there's trees. Everything is very green and sustainable in this building, so it's very different, and I was very, very actually proud to be part of that whole deal because it's so big, and we got to see the IKEA as empty as no one else will ever see it. So that was cool. Thank you so much for watching. I know this has been a little shorter than usual, but as I've said, I didn't do that much filming. I was more focused on spending time with family because they're only here once a year, so I'm very focused there. We will see each other next week when I repaint the studio and redo everything here with decorations and stuff because I'm not really happy with the lilac. It makes me tired. So we're going to repaint it in pink. This is what's going to happen in the next vlog. See you there. Bye!